talking about the distributive property. Distribute means to share, to spread, to give away. Now in math, it's kind of the same thing. We're going to look at an example here. We have 3 parentheses 4 plus 2. To understand this, we're going to do a representation with a rectangle. We're going to try to find the area. So you can see here the 3 represents the height of the whole rectangle. The whole rectangle is divided into sections. We have this 4 right here represents this section, and the other 2 right here represents the other section. We're going to find the area of the whole rectangle. We follow what we know about the order of operations. The first thing that you have to do is the parentheses, the operation in parentheses. So you will have 3 parentheses 4 plus 2. So we do that operation there, it will be 6. Now, what operation is happening between the 3 and the 6? If we don't have anything there in between, it means there is a multiplication, invisible multiplication. So we're going to multiply, and it's 18. Okay, so we found the area of the whole rectangle. Now, on the other side, actually we're using that distributive property. You can see here, we have multiplied 3 times 4 plus 3 times 2. Now let's see what the rectangle we have done. So we have separated the whole rectangle in the 2 sections that we have here with the colors. So what we do here, so we find the area of this section right here, so it will be 3 times 4. Okay, so that will be 12. Then we find the area of the other section, so 3 times 2, that will be 6. Now, because we want to find the area of the whole thing, we're going to do the addition that we have here. So that will give us 18. So we can see both sides have to be equal. So as you can see, the number that we distribute was the height, the number 3.
Okay.
Let's look at one more example. In this case, you have 3 parentheses n plus 2. Do you notice something different here? Yeah, you can see there is a letter instead of a number. So this is when it's very useful to have our rectangle. So we're going to draw the rectangle. 3 is the height. Okay, I'm going to put the 3 here. Then here, I don't have a number, so it's going to be an n. I'm going to section this. The other part is going to be 2. So in this case, we have a plus right here, but because I don't know this number, I cannot add this with this. I don't know what the value of this letter is. So we're going to leave it like that. So we won't have a number here. Now let's go to distributive property now. So we're going to distribute the height, the 3. So 3 times n. I'm going to put a floating dot. 3 times n plus, and then we're going to distribute this, 3 times 2. Now let's draw the rectangle now in the 2 sections. So 3 is the height, n is the base, then the other section, 3 is the height, the number that we're distributing, and 2 is the base. So here, 3 times n, I don't know the value of n, so I'm just going to write it 3 times n, and we have the addition. Now 3 times 2, I know what that is because I have the 2 numbers. So 3 times 2. So let's do this. Here, this right here, this, that, you can just write the number next to the letter like that. That means there is a multiplication there, so you don't have to write the dot. And then 3 times 2 is 6. So your answer for the distributive property is this. It's not going to be a number. It's going to be an expression, a math expression. So here, when you have a letter, you will never have a number like in the other examples.